Okay, just want to go over changes that I've made, and there's been quite a few. I mean, from the outside it might not look like much, but let's talk about what we've done so far. So to begin with, we've added, oh sorry, hold on. Yeah, we've added this dimmed screen for when we place buildings, just to indicate that we're in building mode. And so, like, I can place a building like before. Great. The next thing I've added was detection to know if a building is occupied. So if I go to place a building right now, that tile where I place the depot, yeah, so you can no longer place a tile there. And while I don't have a way to destroy a building to test it, I'm pretty sure it would work. If I were to destroy that tile, the tile should then become buildable again, but I need to actually test that. The next thing I did too was I made it so, well, this is just a little cleanup thing on my end where the command center and gas and minerals, they're now created at the start, and that way I can include them as objects that that become recognized as tiles that can be built on. So can't build where a node exists, and that's what those minerals and the buildings and Vespian gas is. Let's see. I also added barracks, so we can now build a barracks, which is pretty exciting. So yeah, we can build barracks. I can also swap between buildings, which is pretty exciting. So I can go from barracks to command center, just like you can in StarCraft when you go through hotkeys. Except in this game, by default, it's going to select these buildings. So Q would always select your command centers. W is always going to select your barracks. And yeah, we can now build workers, but we can also build Marines. We can't move these Marines yet, but baby steps. And I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I think we can also build. Let me see here. Yeah, we can build a factory as well, so that's pretty exciting. Can't build any units from it yet, but yeah, that's where we're at. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make it so that it'll ask you, are you sure you want to build on a given tile? That'll be important. The next thing is also to add that test feature where I can destroy buildings to see if my detection is still holding up. And then the fun stuff would be adding build timers. So we'll have a little timer going across the screen to let us know how much time until a building or unit is ready to be made. And that's when the game starts feeling like an actual game. So that'll be exciting. But yeah, that's where we're at for now. Once that's done, then we can start thinking about moving units around, and that'll be the biggest challenge. Sorry about that. Yeah. Anyways, until next time.